What's up, everybody? We're here at a REFI closing, okay? And we're gonna break down the deal for you and all that, but we're signing paperwork. So this tranche is 21 properties, but then it's broken up into different properties as well. But 6 is what we're signing today. 6 properties we're refinancing. All these 3 right here.
Just pop it right over.
And we're pulling about $167,000, which is tax-free. It's tax-free because it's not coming from a sale. It's actually coming from a loan from the bank. And these 6 properties we've owned for about, what, a year and a half? So anyways, we're gonna break down the numbers here. So 6 properties. We're pulling about $167,000 out. We're paying, and from that we already paid back our lenders, private lenders. So we use private lenders to buy, renovate, and then rent. And this bank that we're doing the refinance, they don't require seasoning on these, right?
No.
There's no seasoning. So a lot of you guys ask, is there a waiting period? And before, banks would require you to hold the properties for 6 to 12 months. Well, this particular bank that we have, that's why we like to, we love local banks, is that there's no seasoning requirements. And seasoning requirements is, just they want you to hang on to the properties. So 6 properties, it's going to increase our total cash flow out of the 6 to 25 as a whole, right?
Increase
from the 21.
Increase of $2,500 per month.
From the 21 properties?
No, that's just from the 6.
From the 6.
Yeah.
So from these 6 properties, refinancing them, we're paying back our lenders, which we pay our lenders really well. It's 10% and 1 or 2 points depending on who we're dealing with. So we're paying them back, and then we're increasing our cash flow by $2,500, and we're going to own these properties. They're on a 30-year term. What are your thoughts on obesity issues troubling the koala bear community? Well,
obesity issues?
Yeah, with the koala bear community. Poor koala bears. I'm eating fruit, so I don't know what the koala bears are eating. I think they're eating leaves, right? Eucalyptus leaves. So I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe that's a silly question. Any real estate people on this live have any questions about the BRRRR process? That was a silly question.
Here, let me say something. What's up, everybody? Dave P., RJ's business partner, and we are getting through our first tranche of properties here. There's 21 total properties that we're refinancing with this bank, and out of these first 6 properties, we're pulling out $167,000 in tax-free money that RJ and I are splitting. I think RJ is going to buy a G-Wagon. I don't know what he's going to do, but he can afford it now because our cash flow after this refinance, because we're paying off a bunch of 10 and 12% money, and now we're putting less than 4.5% money on the properties. So our monthly cash flow is increasing $2,500 per month. Plus, we're pulling out a chunk of $167,000 cash. So, since our monthly cash flow, RJ and I just got, $1,250 per month each. We both just got a raise. He can do whatever he wants with that money because the properties are going to pay for if he wants to buy a car or something like that, whatever he wants to do. So the BRRRR strategy works very well. It allows you to pull cash out, which we're doing, and that money is tax-free. It's not revenue, it is a loan, but we're lowering the interest rate, so it actually makes our monthly positive cash flow from the rentals go up while we're pulling out the money tax-free. It's the ultimate play.
Let's see here. Hi, new to everything. How do I get started? Well, the first thing that you want to do is you want to market to motivated sellers. That's how you're going to get the best deals. You're not going to get the best deals from the MLS or, in my opinion, auction, because it's going to get bid up unless you're the only one at the auction.
Which is never going to happen.
Which we haven't really had that much success going to the auction. That's why we don't do it. So. And here's some free ways to get deals, right? You want to talk to property managers. You want to talk to all the realtors in your town. You want to let them know that you're a cash buyer, and that if they ever have any deal that falls out of contract or falls apart at the closing table, because some deals do. We're at the closing table now, and Miss Danielle may have been at a closing where they just changed their mind, right? And then the buyer walks out. The realtor and the seller are in this bind where they need to sell their house. And so they can call us, because Dave and I are proven house buyers in Columbus. Cash buyers. So we might be able to get a discount through that. Another thing is low cost is get out there and create flyers. Go to the Walmarts, put all the flyers on the cars.
We do that.
It's a very effective strategy, right? And obviously the what you can do to start today is drive around your area and look for properties that look like they are abandoned, and then go and skip trace to people and figure out who the owner is. So that's how I would start. You gotta find really good real estate deals so that you can do what we're doing now, is refinancing them and pulling cash out. These are properties that we bought like a year and a half ago. Put it right there.
Yep, always.
There's a stack. Let me show you the stack of paperwork here.
This is on the first tranche here.
Yeah, this is the first tranche. Stack of paperwork here.
Sign your life away. It's worth it. This is what you got to do. You got to use debt if you're going to grow a company. There's two things that will allow you to grow a company and grow a business. Number one is effective, trustworthy business partners. I'm lucky to work with RJ. We've been working together for years, almost 10 years now, and we've accumulated about 140 rentals. We flip over 100 homes a year. So a good business partner will allow you to scale quickly. A bad business partner will put you out of business, but then also debt. You need to utilize leverage and debt if you're going to scale a real estate company. You can't just save up money. It's going to take you years to do that, and then use that money to buy one house, right? You got to use debt, use leverage, and you're going to use private lenders when you're accumulating the property and it's as-is condition. So when we're out there marketing to motivated sellers, like, hey, we buy houses cash. We do buy houses cash, but we don't use our own cash. We use private money lenders, and we pay them 10 to 12%, and we borrow the money to fix the property up and purchase the property. But then after we own the property and fix it up, then we refinance, which is what we're doing right now, and that allows you to pull cash out, which is all tax-free money, and then your interest rate goes from 10 or 12% down to about 4%, so your payment goes down. So the money that you're collecting from the rent, your monthly cash flow goes up. That's how this works. So how do you qualify for a zero down mortgage? Use a private money lender. That's what we do. We don't put any money down when we're buying houses, because we use a private money lender. And then when you refinance, you don't have to put any money down on the refinance. In fact, you get to pull money out. So the best way to do this is use private money, to acquire the property and fix the property up, and then refinance the property, lower your interest rate, pull cash out when you refinance, and increase your monthly cash flow. Does this make sense to you? Where did RJ go? He went to the restroom here real quick. Here he is. I need him to sign this stuff. Here you go, RJ. People are asking questions.
Okay.
40-year loans are coming out. There might be restrictions with the 40-year loans, like you got to have student loan debt, or you might, in the first, I think 10 years of the loan are interest only, so you're not chipping away at the debt, by the way. So there's always a catch. But we'll take those 40-year loans all day.
How can I buy my own house as pay in full? Not sure about that question. How do I qualify for a zero down mortgage, Dave?
I said use a private money loan to buy it. Your private lender's not going to request money down. And then when you refinance, you don't got to put money down either.
Donate to Chicago. Please help the youth. Major violence. No joke.
No way.
Send me a DM about that, and we can contact the people behind. That's crazy. How can I buy? Okay. I doubt it, since they fix them up and rent them out. When are you going to make the ultimate play on that muffin top? Today. So you guys part of the housing shortage? No, we're not. USDA or VA for zero down. You know what? I like the, with a VA loan, you can't, you got to qualify for that. The USDA loan, though, is really good. Because there's no, I don't think there's a down payment on that. But if you're looking at FHA loans, there's a ton of down payment assistance programs on their website. How can I find private money lenders? What do you think about that, Dave?
Well, start in your immediate network of friends, family, and fellow investors, and go to the local meetups. There's a lot of guys out there like RJ and I who do this full time, and we lend money to other investors in our community. So network and make friends with other investors.
Yeah, that's the best way. That's how we did it. I mean, we went through our network on our first lender. REI Facebook groups, thank you for sharing that. That's a really good place to find them. And if you're wholesaling properties, some of your buyers can be lenders. So utilize your buyers list and ask anybody that is in your buyers list to see if they're interested in partnering up on a deal and be your capital partner. Would you recommend taking out equity to flip a house? Well, if that's kind of like your startup capital and you need that, you don't really need that much money to, find really good deals. You got to put member on here, Dave. But if you're using that money to flip houses, try going the private money lender route before you do that to your house. Pull out equity out of your house. If that's your only way to do it, then you got to do what you got to do. But hard money lenders are out there. There's a lot of lenders out there today looking to put their money into real estate because it's better than putting their money in the bank. The bank, you're losing money because of inflation. You're welcome. Thank you. So 6 properties we're refinancing. And here's the thing about this like housing shortage. We're going after properties that you're not going to want to buy, okay? Dilapidated homes, all of these 21 properties that we did rehabs on. I mean, do you want to buy them? Whoever that person was, do you want to buy them? I don't think so. We're not going after the houses that are actually on the MLS. The houses that you want. The houses that are in, 250, 350, 400 worth that much. We're going for affordable housing, which is like in the $80,000 to $120,000 rental properties. The houses that are sitting on your street vacant. I don't think you guys want to buy that. Are all the properties local to you? So we're in Columbus, right? And these are all properties that are local here, but we're also in Cincinnati, which is about an hour, 45 minutes away. And then Dayton's 45 minutes. Cleveland's 2 hours. So this particular package of refinancing is all in Columbus, and we have we get support from our management team. Our property management team covers these cities, Cincinnati and Dayton, Columbus, and then we have a different management team in Cleveland. Do you go to them when they fix up? So we used to go to every property and walk the property, but now we have home inspectors in each market that will do that. And then also our property managers will go and walk the property.
All right, so you gotta write that whole thing right here.
Okay.
So So yeah, we used to go to every single property for every single maintenance request and things like that. But we work with talented professionals right now, because once you have enough rentals, it makes sense to start outsourcing the management. When you're kind of just have a handful of them, it's not that hard just to do it yourself. You save the money. But when you are, when you get to about 50 rentals, 60, 70, 100, you're going to need help. You can't do everything yourself. So that's what we teach you to do is scale. That's what we've been able to do in numerous markets. We started in Columbus. We've branched into Cincinnati, Dayton, Ohio, and Cleveland, Ohio as well. So we can help you scale as well. Find us, risewiththecream.com. Got a great community. We help people every single day get started on their journey.
What up? I saw REFI. Hey, by the way, mortgage guy, I enjoy your content, and I'm happy for you that you've grown your business through TikTok. It's an inspiring story. But we're doing a refinance, and if you guys looking for an awesome lender, I get asked a lot of questions about that FHA loan. Definitely check out the mortgage guy, because he's in front of a lot of good programs. And I think you're in 44 states, right? 44 states. If you guys need somebody who's dialed in, check out the mortgage guy. Follow him, ask him questions, because he's kicking butt. Appreciate you joining the live, by the way. So anyways, guys, let's break it down. So we did 6. This is our first tranche of the 21 properties that we're refinancing. It's where is that? Is that on here, Dave?
Yeah, that's hanging.
We're increasing our cash flow about $2,500 a month. We're paying back our high interest. It's a good interest rate to our lenders of 10%. And then we're refinancing, and we have a new note with a bank of, is it 5%? 5%?
Less than 5.
Less than 5, like 4.5. Okay? And we're pulling out of that $167,000, which is tax-free. Now, Dave said I'm going to go buy a G-Wagon, and I'm not going to do that. I'd love to do that, but that's just not smart with your money. You want to keep some of that in, we call it the maintenance reserve for the properties, because it's still going to be, we still have to maintain the properties, right? But we can use some of that to invest in other properties and continue this growth of our portfolio, and that's what we're going to do. A lot of paperwork going on today.
So we get that call in 5 minutes with long shit.
Yeah, I'll take it. It'll be a good call, guys. If you guys want some help with kind of what we're doing here, just go to the website risewiththecream.com and check out our coaching community. Our coaching community, basically, we do a deep dive on properties that we're buying that week, answer any of the members' questions, and then also every day people in that group are actively doing deals, asking questions, and Dave and I are in there in that group daily, supporting you with just how-to videos, There's live recorded calls that our team does because we do a lot of cold calling, and you can learn kind of how we talk to motivated sellers. If you want that script, cold calling script is on our site as well. risewiththecream.com.
So hang on, just for you know what and giggles here. Let's see here. So this is the first tranche of properties. You can see the little arrows, and this is what we're taking home today. You can see it's like 56,000 and change. But this is the first one. And what else we got? Let's see. There you go. And here's the second one. Where's the one that says 111? Those were the docs she sent me.
One more question, please. What are the normal terms for private lenders?
10 to 12%.
Which is way more than that they're getting at the bank, guys. So take care of your lenders. Make sure you pay back your lenders. Don't take a wire from your lender, okay? That's not safe practice. You don't want to take a wire to your bank account. You want to make sure that they're doing it on a real estate deal and it goes to the title company, okay? Don't get into funny business going on with your lenders at all. But that's typical. I know guys that can negotiate 8-9%, but we like to stay competitive because there's a lot of lenders out there, and so we do 10. So super excited today, guys.